bottom line is this. There's people in just about every event that are pioneers and legends that people just don't know about. Now, Bennet and I, for many years, have been talking about the simple fact. And for lack of a better description, people are still in the dark ages. They do not know the historical fact or even their own lineage. I ask guys, who's your instructor, and they don't even know. They have to go back to someone way back, you know, whether it's Oshima or what have you. I mean, you got to go back to the root. So he has been the only so-called sport karate player, really karateka, that crossed over to the bodyguard industry and was the bodyguard for who and for how long?
Diana Ross, 20 years.
Diana Ross for 20 years. We're talking about during a heyday. Crazy and millions of stories, I'm sure. But he also was one of the few people who can afford to have cameras a long time ago. So he has documentation of someone like me as a teenager winning 135 pounds.
Yeah, when it was our first tournament, first black belt tournament. We're talking about, we have, I have a whole collection of stuff going all the way back. Van Cleef, Gata, Mike Warren, when he was called Cyclone. Remember Mike Warren?
Man, come on. Yeah, from Key Rank Kim's, him and Albert Cheeks. Taekwondo started with reverse punches.
So all the way back, Chuck Norris, all the way back to Gata. And a lot of people, like, Jerry's saying, they don't know the history of martial arts, where it came from.
But what we want to do is bridge the gaps of generation, because I strongly believe that is the crime if you have an opportunity to help people and you don't. That's called a knowing sin. Right. So if we're able to bridge gaps between your generation, my generation, and between them, there's a half a generation too, because every 5 years was like a generation based in karate, right? And all the ones that have been since then, we can't get gyms big enough. And in terms of workshops, because his style of sport karate is from a Shotokan base that to this very day still works. It's ancient and dusty, if you want to call it that, but it works because quality is timeless, right?
I haven't missed a year of competition since 1969.
It's 1969, not 1 year of competition, but quality. Not that you competed 1,000 times, it's that you competed and you won, right? Not that you brought a championship because you competed enough times and got a third place or second place. No. Stamped on the map as something that you just went to and you won in between, traveling the world on tour with Miss Roth, etc., etc., etc. And never forgot or changed who you were. Because why? You like yourself, don't you? That's the reason. And it really blows me away that people have the presence of people that can help them, but they don't know. And it's not their fault. They're incompetent unconsciously. They're unconsciously incompetent. They don't know that they don't know. Like they don't know that the backboard's been broken for so many years, and they're trying to score on this basketball rim that the hoop is down. And they've been doing the fast dribbling, and they're throwing the ball, and it's the backboard, and they say 2 points, and everybody yell with us, yay! And it's nonsense. It's bad enough it's point. And the reason I'm saying that it's bad enough it's point because all of us at one point or another were training to cross over and even did the kickboxing because we thought that was the way, which is not either, by the way. But we thought it was, right? Whether it was in the 60s or the 70s or the 80s with the PKA. You know, but
can we see that T-shirt again?
Oh man, historical.
Can you name some of the people you have on your shirt?
We have Tariq Cassell, Paul Fraser, Louis Delgado,
Sheldon Wilkins, Chuck Norman. Who's that right there in the center?
Errol Bennet. We have quite a few.
We got Jumping Joe Hayes, and that looks like Mr. Paul Vizio.
Exactly. Yeah,
that was doing forms, even though he was a PKA super lightweight undisputed champion for many organizations to this very day. A guy that's clocking close to 50 plus, and it still looks the same because we found the fountain of youth from martial arts.